to Good Mythical More.
QTMBA question that must be answered.
All right, give it to me and give it to you.
The question that must be answered is, if twins take pictures of each other, are those just selfies? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Well, it seems
Ponder that.
It seems like my knee-jerk answer is no. No, because they're individuals.
Twins
but then
are
I'm like, but wait,
individuals.
they're not individuals.
Yeah, they're really the same. It's the same DNA. I mean, it's really just a copy of a person. I mean,
Wow,
the second twin, the one that comes out second, is really just a copy. You know, they're not as special as the first.
And whatever the one does, in the yeah, it's.
Yeah, that was a joke for twins.
Okay, here let's
love
make
twins.
room for mythical crew members to come back out.
Only one twin has a soul. That is true. That is a fact. The first twin.
Come
has
on
a
out,
soul.
guys. He's gonna keep talking about.
The second twin has a shadow of a soul, which is not quite as impactful. You know.
The Google.
They're not
thing,
immortal, for instance.
The Google thing was fun. Let's continue that. But now what we've asked is for mythical crew members to tell us what they've Googled, but they're not telling us who Googled what. We have to identify, because I'm behind.
We're gonna back out a little bit here, so you guys don't have to get so.
Come on in here, Jordan. Squish.
Okay.
Squish on over.
I thought we were all wearing red shirts.
Foiled again.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't actually call that a red shirt.
I would. It's scarlet.
I would call it like a
Salmon.
maroon.
It looks coral.
So definitely not salmon. Too much red for salmon.
That's coral.
I mean, maybe
It
salmon.
smells like salmon, but
Maybe
that's just a body odor issue that I have, and I'll thank you not to make fun of it.
You smell like salmon.
Indulge me
That
a
would
little
be
bit.
unfortunate.
Shift that way, guys, because I want to stay in my show. That's just the thing that I like to do. But
Really?
also, all right. So you guys have each Googled something, and the first one is what?
Salad for president. And then what came up was this image of a book. It's a cookbook.
Plenty of stuff came up, including
Yeah.
this image.
Right, but if you search salad for president, what that means is either you're weird, crazy, which is possible with all of these people,
Or you work here.
or no, you know that Salad for President is a cookbook and you Googling it so you can get it on Amazon. You know
so
what I'm
it is
saying?
a cookbook.
Yeah. See? So this is somebody who's making a change in their life, wants to eat more greens. Who would that be? I mean, Jen is always...
Jen, you already eat a lot of greens.
Yeah, I know, but we already know that Jen is like, she's like super into she's like always, she's crossfitting it up all the time. I don't know what she's into now, but it's always something new and different.
Jen, what are you into now?
Are you giving this to me?
For now, let's just play with that. So, what are you into now?
I still do CrossFit. It hasn't changed.
What about salads?
I've always loved salads.
Right, that's what we're saying. So you're making an argument that that's not you.
But why would I have to search for a cookbook about salads if I've always loved them?
Or
because
maybe
you love them.
Maybe you didn't know it was a cookbook. You were just Googling salad for president.
Because I want salad to be president.
You know, you guys know who the first salad
I'm not gonna argue with
president
that.
was? George Bush.
I'll give you
Okay.
something on that.
Thank you, Link.
I love
The first salad.
George Bush is pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Salad.
Because it's a bush.
Salads
and,
aren't
Yeah.
bushes.
Oh, that is the connection. I
it
thought that
is.
can't be it. I must
Salad. Some salad ingredients come from bushes.
Well, I
What?
mean,
Do they?
yeah.
Thank you, Link.
I don't.
That's why I don't eat them.
I don't know if technically that's okay, but
But if someone could think of a better salad president pun,
We get it, Jordan. You Googled salad for president.
you can make the switch. But I think because she likes salad, if you like something, anytime something new comes out about it, you want it, right? So if you're like into
Do
chocolate,
you love salad or do you just eat it?
I eat it every single day.
Yeah.
Because you love it?
give it to her, salad for president.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
All right, mark my words, though. Jordan Googled salad for president.
3 animals that breathe through their butts. Now we know from a game that we played that anus breathing is something that you remember what does it? 'Cause
Turtle.
You got it right. It was on the game.
So this is a writer. So this is not Jen.
I'm not a writer now. I'm
Nope.
so bad at it.
But it's also it's a SciShow.
No offense, I'm just saying.
Great at CrossFit.
You didn't work on that episode in that way, so
But it's an episode of SciShow that came up.
which doesn't matter.
I could have Googled
It doesn't
that
matter.
separately.
But it's the exact name of the SciShow that came up.
Right, we ripped off SciShow on our show. We do that all the time, don't
But
we?
3 animals that breathe through their butts is exactly the same thing that was Googled. So they were like, this is because, to your point, what we do on the show is because we have so many things that we're doing is that we know that they may have been done before. And so some writer who's familiar with SciShow thought of this thing and they were like, doesn't SciShow have don't they have one that's about animals breathing through their butts? Because I'm going to get that information because we're going to use a piece of that information in our game.
Or make sure that we're playing nice with the Green Brothers.
If somebody's done something, we want to make sure that we're doing it differently and originally. Who cares about originality here in this group?
George Bush.
Why'd you laugh when he said it? It wasn't even off anything.
It was a throwback.
Yeah,
I love a good throwback.
All right.
I think this is Lizzie.
All right.
Was she on that episode?
Of course, now I'm stuck with the next one, which is drinking cranberry juice on period. So we've got to choose between 2 men.
Yeah.
I take back what I said earlier.
His shirt is cranberry.
I just want to empathize.
It's cranberry.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that works.
Now,
Now you drink cranberry juice with a UTI, not on your period. I'm just saying.
right, so this represents
yeah.
a man who doesn't understand a woman's body.
Exactly.
George Bush!
What's the next one?
I'm saving myself for marriage. Thank you very much.
Okay, this one is Nicolas Cage fan art. And of course, a picture of
Anyone who needs a pickup, I should have said pick me up.
Yeah.
But if you need a pickup,
Pick up. You might need a
go to-
pickup too,
go,
man.
Go to a used car lot. But if
Yeah.
you need a pick me up, just search that.
And the picture of a Jesus-fied Nicolas Cage and Grumpy Cat comes up.
I died for your sins. Good.
Okay, Nicholas, are we going to go just by process of elimination here and just give it to Matt? Or are we going to...
Well, let's just try it on for size.
How's it look?
Looks good.
Can you say Nicolas Cage fan art as if you're saying it to yourself while Googling it?
Nicolas Cage fan art.
Oh, he did,
Wow.
did an impersonation.
You made a choice. You made a choice with that.
Do you do a George Bush?
I do not.
Please
no.
don't. Please don't. Okay. I you know what? There was one George Bush too many. That was like Jeb Bush. It was just like, I went too far. I shouldn't.
That was your please clap.
Yeah, you're right.
Remember that from the election?
Wow.
Yeah,
Jeb!
what we would all do for Jeb Bush right now. Okay. All right.
More salad.
We're making any last second switches? Let's stick to. Well, I mean, I think we should switch Jen and Jordan, but
Do it.
I'm willing not to.
Do it.
You're willing not to?
I'm willing not to.
Do it. I believe that a woman was Googling that.
Okay.
And I think that Jordan's interested in salad all of a sudden. Nobody saw it coming. Okay. Reveal we'll go down the line. We'll start with Lizzie.
This is not me.
Ah,
Do you want to know what is me?
yes.
Okay, it's this. So apparently I don't understand women's bodies. No, I was watching The Departed, and they say in The Departed, are you on your periods or drinking cranberry juice? And I was like, that's not a thing. And so I looked it up. It is a thing.
What is the thing?
It's a diuretic, so it like flushes out your cramps. I don't know. I didn't read deep into
Flushes
it.
out
but
Flushes out those
it is a real
cramps.
thing. Yeah,
Who's
just
in
flushes
The
them right
Departed?
out.
When my little
Leonardo
sister,
Leo,
DiCaprio.
man.
my little sister got her period for the first time, my mom called it her ocean spray. So
Oh my God.
she didn't. That was just a joke.
No.
So we're wrong about Jen.
Oh.
Am I holding this now?
Susie's got her Costco
So now the
bottle.
question is, was Jen the salad, and was I wrong about Jordan?
She was the salad.
I was the salad.
She was the salad.
But why did you search salad president? Because you knew about that
It's a
cookbook?
good cookbook.
Yes, I saw it in a store, and so I searched it to see what the cheaper
read it-
price would be on
You
Amazon.
read it online without buying it.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. You read the
Did you
preview, the
succeed?
preview pages.
No, I haven't bought this.
I like the design of it.
Great font. I'd say that.
Yep. Doing good things. All right, Matt.
Nicolas Cage fan art is a fantastic Google, but it's not my Google.
We were wrong.
Yeah.
No, this is
Um,
for 4.
This was my episode, Animals with Disgusting Habits.
Yep.
And I remembered having seen when we were producing this episode something once about animals that breathe through their butts. So I went and Googled it, and turtles were one of 3 animals that breathe through their butts.
You remember the other 2?
Yeah, dragonfly, a certain type of dragonfly breathes through their butts,
Yeah.
and a sea cucumber.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I
a
don't
sea
eat 'em.
cucumber?
Yeah. So that was me, and yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
That was me. I'm
What
not
are you
ashamed
gonna
of
do?
it.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
Doing your
What
job.
can you do,
Yeah,
guys? That's
that's
what you
great.
pay me for. Okay, and
Yes, I did Nicolas Cage fan art. I thought it might be fun to do something with fan art on the show. It's a personal interest of mine. I love like pregnant Sonic the Hedgehogs and muscular Tony the Tigers. I think it's a fascinating world.
Oh.
Are you pitching this right now?
Yeah, is it cool? You guys want to do it?
This is how it works, guys.
Yeah.
This is a writers' meeting.
Yeah, and I thought since the internet loves Nicolas Cage, there's probably some good Nicolas Cage stuff out there.
You were
and
right.
there is. Yes. I'm not a religious man, but I think this is what Scientology is. That's Nicolas Cage holding Grumpy Cat. Anyway.
All right, guys. It's always good to get to know the Mythical crew members
Yes, it is.
since we're required to work with them.